We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Kansas City Royals. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Enrique Fernandez will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Orlando Blanco. And we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Sinker gets the outside for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Matt Peterson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. The second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Marty Stark will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Tyrell Justice. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Into the box, Dustin Cust. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Stark is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Here's the 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Grimsley is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Stepping in now, Angel Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Justice on third. Cust stands at second. No outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ricky Shannon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Too high. 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled away. Second and third here, 1 man out. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Ramon Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So stepping in, Vince Clark, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Two, here it is. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Jacobs. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Right. Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Justice going back on it. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Andrew Norris as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Raul Escobar.
Settling in now, Raul Escobar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Grant Grimsley. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Now batting, Roberto Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Cardinals 1. Now at the plate, Dallas Shackelford.
For the Royals, the first baseman, Dallas Shackelford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And there's ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Velasquez. And the throw is there to record the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
The second baseman.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, Brad Sawyer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Peterson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Alfonso Rosado.
Stepping in, Alfonso Rosado. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ortiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ortiz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Orlando Blanco.
Ready for another chance. Orlando Blanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hit out towards second. Sawyer has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mariano Castillo.
So digging in now, Mariano Castillo. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This one's down to third. Rosado scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Tyrell Justice. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Tyrell Justice.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Velasquez finds it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated
Now
hitter.
at the plate, Dustin Cust. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Grimsley is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Angel Sanchez.
Digging in now, Angel Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. KC down in order. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Peterson.
First pitch of the at bat, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact, fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Line towards center field. Justice is right there. 1 down.
The batter,
so with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Frank Jacobs. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. No walks yet. Here's the delivery, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Norris. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Justice on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Raul Escobar.
Stepping up now, Raul Escobar. First offering on its way. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Sanchez. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate,
Leading
Ricky Shannon. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ricky Shannon.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box,
Ramon
Ramirez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Now here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Now in the box, Vince Clark. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
St. Louis.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Grant Grimsley.
From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys.
Hit high and deep is straight away right field. Sanchez ranging back, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and you could see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Into the box, Roberto Velasquez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Grimsley at third with nobody out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
3-2, full count. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Rosado. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run.
14.
This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Carlos Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, a good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
In now, Orlando Blanco. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Mariano Castillo.
Ready once again, Mariano Castillo, runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Dallas Shackelford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Escobar throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Sawyer.
At the plate, Brad Sawyer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in, Alfonso Rosado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. KC down in order through 5, all even at 2-2. Digging in once again, Matt Peterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Frank Jacobs. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swing and a ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Andrew Norris, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep to left field. Ramirez going back on it to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, and he's safe. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. I thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Grant Grimsley, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
At the plate, Roberto Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Justice is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for one. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Royals 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyrell Justice. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And that misses, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dustin Cust.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Cust. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Blanco is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Ricky Shannon.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Shannon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Velasquez recovers, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They trail 3-2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Into the box, Carlos Ortiz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Carlos.
First pitch on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So striding forward now, Orlando Blanco. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Line towards center field. Justice is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mariano Castillo.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mariano Castillo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Peterson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here. This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The first baseman, number 33.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Norris. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Guards get one in the inning on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-2 St. Louis lead. Corey Madison gets the call now from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 32, 7th.
Corey Madison.
Now to the plate, Ramon Ramirez, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. Ortiz gloves it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Vince Clark.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Vince Clark, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan?
Now,
that was his
baseman,
third
number
tonight, and it
23.
seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Dallas Shackelford. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. High and deep to right center. Peterson sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to
Now
get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Into the box, Brad Sawyer, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Shackelford stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded weakly toward third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Raul Escobar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Escobar.
Chen been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Pitching for the Royals, number 51.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Sanchez coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So striding in, Grant Grimsley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Hard hit ball to second. Sawyer fields it cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Now at the plate, Roberto Velasquez 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much of a play.
In now, Carlos Ortiz. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Cards leave 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Grant May is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Grant May.
Leading off the inning, Alfonso Rosado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alfonso Rosado.
Tomas Villalona will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyrell Justice. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll be back in standing up. Villalona leads off second with nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
So here's the Royals DH. Dustin Cust. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Jonathan Snow will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Snow.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tomas Villalona is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Royals, now playing third base.
Travis Starks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Travis Starks.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Orlando Blanco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Mariano Castillo, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Sawyer over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Peterson.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Peterson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Blanco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes. Pitch inside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Frank Jacobs will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The first baseman, number 33, Andrew Norris.
Striding into the box, Andrew Norris. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two men are on with two men out. Fouled away. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag's there and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. One left for the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Hector Lopez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Hector Lopez.
Striding in to start the 9th, Angel Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The right fielder, Angel Sanchez.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And not what these folks were hoping for as he set down to start the home 9th.
Ricky Shannon.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Ricky Shannon. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Lopez, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ricky Shannon goes quietly, and they've got only one out left.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Ramon Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. KC down to their final strike in this one. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, Vince Clark, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ramirez is off of first with 2 away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch on its way. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.